Good morning, guys. How are we all doing? I am Dan from Trading with Dan. This is our Bitcoin morning update. If you guys wouldn't mind smashing that like button, we shall go straight over to those Bitcoin charts. Well, there isn't much that I can say different to the past couple of days. We are still just waiting either to try and break above this 58,500 or basically break below this $55,000 level. We've obviously come off the back of a move down. Bears have been in control. Bears appear to be struggling to push us down any further. So it may seem the path of least resistance now, with how long the bears have had their chance, could be to the upside. We are inching ever towards closing above 58.5, and then obviously 60,000 will be on the cards, and then breaking back into this nice range. In this nice range is where we could clearly put in a new lower high, and then turn back around, take up this whole area out and come back down to the low 50s. That is one possibility. The other possibility is obviously we just break back basically back towards all-time highs. But yeah, if we do come down, take out 55k, then yeah, we are looking at low 50,000s where we could potentially grind out this sideways range between these two, this support and this resistance level. So really isn't much more for me to say, because obviously not a lot is happening. The Ethereum Satoshi parent hit a 4-hour 9 in the middle pretty much of our resistance area, so no surprise seeing that pull back. I mean, we can see a nice horizontal area in the short term. You won't draw it in because you've got obviously quite a lot of lines on this chart as it is, but yeah, not bad to see a pullback here. Holding where we've held so far would be a particularly good level to hold for us to then drive back up on it, onwards and upwards. But if we do take out this level, then we've kind of got to hold above, realistically above this 0.072, or we could just be dropping back down and just trading sideways within this range again. Obviously that wouldn't be the worst thing, trade sideways between here and then break onwards and upwards, providing we do break onwards and upwards. But we do have every chance of breaking above this level now, and going on a mad one in ETH, in Ethereum. The Ethereum USD looking like it is coiling up here as well, coiling up, looking like it could try and take out this horizontal, but again we've got this level to the downside, and then obviously this more important level. So really this is a dollar value, so it is going to loosely follow Bitcoin. It's just a case of whether it follows Bitcoin to the upside more aggressively. So I guess that wouldn't be following, would it? That would be leading Bitcoin. DXY still holding up there, quite high. At some point this will have a pullback, even if we are going onwards to bigger and better things with the dollar. It will still have a pullback at some point, so it's just a case of where that comes from, and when that pullback comes in, we could potentially expect a pretty aggressive move in risk assets, commodities, and even stocks. So look out for that one. A pretty aggressive move from stocks, where we're basically in and around our all-time highs. We can see on the S&P we gained this trend line as well, looking to take out these highs. I mean, it's onwards and upwards, guys. It's onwards and upwards. Crack up boom time. Fed can't raise rates. Fed can try and taper, but tapering is still easing, just not easing as aggressively. So it's still easing. Without going into too much, that's all I'll realistically say on that. Bitcoin dominance still looking weak down here as well. Taking out this low, had a little bounce, but yeah, I mean, this is the area. Once we take out this this whole area here, I think we are looking into the final leg down into here for a final rally in altcoins and the end of our bull market. But that could obviously take place well into 2022, grinding our way down here. I mean, we could break down here, get into this zone, bounce back up, come back down again, and yeah, we're deep into 2022. Not January isn't deep, but deep before ultimately it finishes playing out. So yeah, that would be ideal. I think the longer the bull market, the better. I see. Just we just don't want to premature Peter this bull market, and do you know what I mean? And just blow the load too early. The longer we can keep it going, keep grinding along, keep doing our thing, the more chance we've got of accumulating more funds, and yeah, and then the easier it will be. Not easy, it won't be easy, but the better chance we've got of timing towards the end of the bull market. It would be easier to do that than if we did have a big massive spike and then straight back down. The more time, the longer it takes it will be easier, but it won't be easy. But just the better chance we've got of an orderly exit and a more timely exit. So yeah, not really much else I want to look at there. Relatively quick video today. Let's look at Stochastics. I mean, are they turning around for us? 4 hour is not looking bad here, as we saw. 4 hour could bust us through that 58.5 actually, so that is looking good. We need it to filter through to the 10, 12 and daily. 10 and 12 weren't looking too bad yesterday, so yeah, 10 hour still pointing upwards, looking constructive here. 12 hour pointing upwards, albeit from a very low level. Daily, yeah, daily just about turned up, not really got any momentum though, but is turned up nonetheless. So if we do get above 58.5 towards 60, we will have this medium time frame, these medium time frame stochastics helping us get back towards 60 and beyond. 2-day diving pretty low now, so this ultimately will have a good chance of turning back up, which would be good as well, because this is I class as one of the more higher time frame ones. Potentially that will feed through to 3-day, but it take a lot to turn that. And then 5-day, weekly looking well, turning down, and then bi-weekly and monthly looking good. So I mean, if the 4 hour pulls us through, pulls the 10, 12 and daily through, I mean, like I said, we get above 58.5, above 60, we'll be back into this range, and then we'll have a chance of breaking up 64, 65 onwards to new highs, or we just get rejected in the zone and come back down. But there will be time within here for us to identify what is going on. So yeah, this yeah, I mean, hopefully we get the move up, even if it is just a bounce to sell into, or we get the move up and then onwards and upwards. So we shall have to see how it plays out. So yeah, quick video today, guys. Thank you for listening. Remember, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Always do your own research, and I shall speak to you guys soon.